Partimentino number 3, let's play it, let's play the bass and let's analyze it. We are in D minor, so let's play the bass from the beginning to the end. Okay.
Alt, stop very quickly. To download the PDF that I'm using in this video, which is free, follows these passages. Go to the musicuspracticus.com website, and if you already have an account, click here on login. Then here, do your login and you'll find here. If you don't have an account yet, you have two ways. First, go to the link to the description of this video, you'll find a link, register here, click on that link. Otherwise, in this go to online courses here, then scroll up to any of the courses you want. In that case, you can select Renaissance path, for example, Partimento Method, which is what we're doing here, learn more. Then this page opens, you can click on Start Now, then this page opens, as you can see, you register your account, so you put your first name, then what happens, you'll get an email. Go to your inbox and go to the main folder and check even the spam folder if this is your first email. Here you get this email, okay, so you can set your password. Then once you are inside here, open MPA free levels here, where you can find a lot of free lessons taken from all the courses, so the Renaissance path, the Baroque path, Cantus Firmus, Cantus Figuratus, Tones and Modes. Go to Partimento Method, Baroque 2, Partimento Method, and here in chapter 2, go to Get Partimento Method, chapter 2, and put the same email you used, this one, join. After this, you'll go to the dashboard and you'll find the new level. You can do the same thing, so you'll open this, you go here to Partimento Method chapter 2, this time go on chapter 1 instead of chapter 1, here it is, get Partimento Method chapter 1, the same email, and go to the dashboard and you'll find Partimento Method chapter 1 and even chapter 2, that way. Then here you can continue as you prefer, and where to download those PDFs. So if you're at this point, go to chapter 2. In the first page there are resources, so here you have all the resources of chapter 2. Worksheet, Partimentini, chapter 2, here you have the version to print and work, and here there is the version with the realization and the analysis, so very important to correctly follow all the videos. Then there are other buttons. Here there are all the lessons, as you can see at the left, just follow them, go here, you can find them. And if you go to the main path, this one, Musicus Practicus Academy free level, you can watch other lessons, and then you can even do what you want. You can access the full learning path. Here, there are all of them, and even one or more one-to-one training sessions depending on you. If you don't know where to start, because maybe you're a beginner, here in the link full long learning path access, here you can find this page where you can send me an email, and if you tell me about you, especially you answer this question, I can better help you to know and to tell you what's the best thing to follow according to your specific background. Let's go to the video. Bye.
So as you can see, we are in D minor. We have the first phrase arriving. So starting this point, Re, Fa, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Sol, Fa, Mi. And this note is the end of the previous phrase and the beginning of the new phrase. So what's here? Re, Do, Re, Mi, Do. One more important thing I want you to know, when we have something like this, so a number and another number, which are the same note, you do not have necessarily to repeat them, okay? You can even decide to tie them, or even better, to add a dot. Okay, so here follow these numbers, Re, Do, So, Re, Mi, 3, 3, 3, 3. Then we will analyze how is the realization. After this section, we have this sequence where the structural base is La, Fa, Sol, Mi, Fa, La, Re, Mi, Do. The new phrase. So from this section, from this note, which is the end of the previous and the beginning of the new one, up to this note. Now, what's happening here? We have a pattern, another pattern we study in the next chapter, which is the next stage, which is 3 down, 2 up. But we have even this figuration. So notice that the presence of this figuration, of these notes, may have a meaning with all these numbers. Probably an imitation, I'll tell you. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 3. As you can see, when we have this long indication, this long line, it indicates to hold the note. So here you'll hold this note. You can then you move to the other note and you will play this note. The sharp, the 5th with the sharp and the 7th with the flat, and then the 7th with the natural here. Pay attention, the first 4 numbers refer to F. The last 2 numbers refer to D. So the 6th of D, of B, the 6th of F is D. And the same note is the 8th of D. So pay attention to this aspect, D and D. Now, we have these sections with imitation, left hand, right hand, left hand, and when you have notes, the numbers written in these positions, means, so count, imagine to group all the notes this way, you get this value, 1 and 2, which means that these intervals, 3 and 2, will take this value. It's like if I were doing the sum of all the 4 notes plus the sum of the other 2 notes. And then continue with this imitation. You may say, but I want to add other notes, other things. Yes, you can do it, but this is a more advanced level. Of course that you can, but start with simple things if you are a very beginner. If you are already advanced, you already know how to do it, so you don't need these explanations. Now, this sequence continues up to this point, where we have something else. We have an ascending scale, 6, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 6, 3, 7, 5, 8. The fact that we have a 7 here is not a case. We'll talk about dissonances in another stage. But here we have the hemiola. Why? Because we have a final cadence and the 3 and the 7th, as you can see, are the same note. So here the tactus, re, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and you land here. Okay, so now stop the video, do your realization, and then let's compare it with mine. Okay, let's go to the realizations and let's see, let's compare them. So I'll play my realization telling you each phase. Let's play it. 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3. This is a very interesting situation because Fa is the structural notes, or better, all the structural notes are Fa, Mi, Re, Do, Fa, 3, 3, 3, 3. What happens with the other notes is that we have this to be a niborton because, but the structural note will be E, so niborton plus appoggiatura. And this note, what is it? Is an escape tone. Exactly. Then we start our sequence. The reason why I'm repeating this note is that in terms of rhythm, I'm repeating this through the entire sequence. And so even if the same note, I want to repeat it to keep the rhythm, of our imitations that we already have even in the bass, as you can see. So the imitation makes more sense, it's more symmetric. Okay, the last line is a very basic realization. What can be improved is the rhythm, because we have a very continuous of eighth note, ta-ra, 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 and suddenly we stop and we continue with only quarter notes. So we can use our third and sixth to create a melody here of 8 notes. How to do it? Let's see. For example, here we have the sixth. Okay, we can move to the third, la, let's use another color, red, la, mi, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, we can put a 3 on the downbeat, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, we can alternate thirds and sixths to continue the flow of eighth notes. 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, as you can see, 3, 3, 6, 3. Now we can even use another consonant, for example, 3, 8, 3, in order to give more variety to the melody. 3, 6, 3, 6, now 3 octave, 3 octave, 3. 3, 6, this time down, 6, 6, 3, 6, sol, la, mi, fa. So I'm playing with the consonants. C, 3, 6, 6, 3, 3, 5, 8. At the place of holding F, we can even add something like fa, mi, fa, sol, a nibble tone, and so a nibble tone and escape tone. Fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, or better, escape tone. Yeah, escape tone, I say escape tone because in this case F is the structural note, even if it is a dissonant. But it's okay to be a dissonant because we want a dissonant. Otherwise, you can imagine G to be the consonant in this case, and so in this case you have an appoggiatura, 7, 8. But if you conceive this as a diminution of a long F, you have fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, and then maybe this with a trill and anticipation. It can work. And so as you can see, the last phrase now is more fluent. Very nice. And so let's continue our journey. If you want to practice with other realizations, other possibilities, other figurations, or more advanced exercises, you can always book your one-to-one training session with me. Study each compositional pattern with detailed lessons, analyzing it note by note. Discover how composers use that pattern through the repertoire analysis. Train your fingers with the same play exercises using the prototypes and diminutions to internalize each schema and pattern. Practice each individual schema in different keys with the 184 partimenti exercises and apply what you have learned with original partimenti by Fenaroli and Durante and take your skills to the next level. This is what you learn to do in the Partimento Method, the second level of the Musicus Practicus Baroque path, where you learn to compose music in Baroque style. Curious to know how it works? Follow this link to explore the full course content and begin with the free levels of the Musicus Practicus Academy. Then choose the full course path that fits your goals and learn to compose music as if you had lived in the Baroque era.